Next, let's look at example C. Here we have y equals arc cosine or inverse cosine of x squared. So we can begin by writing u equals x squared. And then let's find u squared. So u squared is going to be x to the fourth. And let's go ahead and find u prime. And so u prime is going to be 2x using the power rule. And we can plug into our formula for arc cosine. And what we're going to get is dy dx is equal to negative u prime, so that's negative 2x over the square root of 1 minus u squared, which is x to the fourth, and that's going to be my solution. Let's take a look at example D. So there's a little bit of work that we can do here. U is going to be equal to x squared minus 1. U prime, by the power rule, is going to be 2x. 1 minus u squared. Let's go ahead and let's find that. So u squared, 1 minus u squared, that's going to be 1 minus x squared minus 1, quantity squared. And simplifying, that's going to be 1 minus the first one squared minus the product of the two doubled plus the last one squared. And if we distribute the minus sign, we now have 1 minus x to the fourth plus 2x squared minus 1 equals, so 1 minus 1 cancels, we get x to the fourth plus 2x squared. Actually, that's negative x to the fourth plus 2x squared. And let's just rewrite that as 2x squared minus x to the fourth. Now, applying our formula for the derivative of arc sine, we have dy dx is equal to u prime, which is going to be 2x, divided by the square root of 1 minus u squared, and we've already found 1 minus u squared, that's 2x squared minus x to the fourth, and we can simplify this a little bit. I can factor out an x squared inside, and that's going to leave me with 2 minus x squared. And then if we split the radicals, this becomes 2x over the square root of x squared times the square root of 2 minus x squared. And that's going to be equal to 2x over, and the square root of x squared is the absolute value of x times the square root of 2 minus x squared. And that is going to be my solution. Now let's look at part E. We have the derivative of the inverse tangent of cosine of x. So let's begin by writing u equals cosine of x. So u prime is going to be the negative sine of x, and u squared is going to be cosine squared x. Now, dy dx is going to be equal to u prime over 1 plus u squared. So that's negative sine of x over 1 plus cosine squared x. Finally, let's take a look at f. Y equals the inverse sine of e to the x. So let's begin by writing u equals e to the x. And remember that the derivative of e to the x is just e to the x. U squared is going to be e to the 2x. So dy dx is equal to u prime, which is e to the x, divided by the square root of 1 minus u squared, which is e to the 2x, And there is our solution for F.